Welcome to Journey of Love and Light. This is going to be a Trust Your Vibes Pick a Card reading. I am going to shuffle the deck. This deck is the Trust Your Vibes deck by Sonia Cochette. Um, it's a deck of oracle cards, so um, let me give these cards a little bit of a shuffle. I hope you're having a great day today. This reading is a timeless reading, so if you're watching it live now, or if you're watching it at some point recorded in the future, if it resonates with you, then it was the card for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull three cards out of this deck. Here's the first card's trying to jump out as card number one, card number two, and card number three. And once I have all the cards out, um, I'll have you trust your vibes and pick which card resonates with you to get my interpretation of the message that you um, might benefit from receiving on your journey of love and light. So, need my spirit guides, guardian angels, loved ones, please give me the information I need to share the message that takes this viewer to their highest and greatest good on their journey of love and light. Card number two. Okay, here. Oh, didn't mean to show it yet. Hope you didn't see that. Um, Here we go. Last card. Oh, here we go. Last card. Okay. So for this Trust Your Vibes reading, do you resonate the most with card number one over here, card number two, or card number three? So pick your card, and I'm going to start with card number one. So if you selected card number one, this is your reading. It says, ask your spirit helpers. So what this card says to me is you may be right now in a time where you are either emotionally, spiritually, or even physically spent. And you are not really sure, because you have so much on your mind, you don't necessarily sure exactly which direction that you need to go. So this card's telling you that it's time to call on your kind of like your higher spirits, your own loved ones from the other side, or even just your your knowingness and intuition. That it's always there to help you to achieve your goals, but you have to ask for help in order to actually receive it. So if you just continue to try to solve all your own all your own problems, and you don't really just like kind of like ask in prayer, or in just silent meditation for what it is that you are looking for guidance on, you have to be willing to be still and kind of listen to that still small voice inside of you. um, uh, it's kind of like you need to open up your influence when you're kind of stuck doing something. Um, uh, it's like using like this cup of tea represents kind of taking that pause that you need to take in life. So take a break, take a walk outside, go enjoy nature, be really get your be present and doing something. If you're have if you're eating something, eat a piece of fruit and really examine the fruit while you're doing that, to really get present. And what's going to ultimately happen is that you will be able to obtain kind of what it is, that answer that you need. It's going to come to you. It will come to you in the way of kind of a sign or guidance, or just kind of that inner knowingness. But whatever this question you have, or this situation at hand, just know that you need to take some time out and do some things differently and be very present in order for you to really know and hear the answer in a way that you totally are certain of what your next step forward is on your journey of love and light. So I hope if you chose card number one, that was useful for you and helps you take the next step forward on your journey. If you selected card number two, the card is Fake It Till You Make It. And what I see that card as is that sometimes in life you're given opportunities that you're not exactly sure how to deal with the situation, but you don't want to miss out on the situation. So perhaps it's like a new job for some of you, or the potential for a new partnership, and you don't exactly know how to contribute yet. You haven't, you've not gone down that road before. This is a new kind of fork in the road, a new journey for you. And it's telling you that it's, kind of use your intuition and just trust your vibes as this is the opportunity to truly trust your own vibes, and just listen to your instincts as you go along. And if you do that, whether this is related to your own health, your business, or relationships, you can tap into something that kind of like opens up your vibes, and opens up your knowingness, or your ability to quickly learn or grasp in whatever the situation is. So that's always the best thing to do, is just play. It's almost like even if you need to pretend that you in a moment that you are a different character, in terms of you've seen how you like a particular, what comes to mind to me is Olivia Pope, from a show that I used to watch on television, and she had this very strong persona about her. And it's like, I see that you just need to have a strong persona, see someone that you admire in your future, or in your past, or in your kind of even childhood memory, and be that person in that situation. Kind of be your own hero in whatever situation that you're dealing in, and just know that you have the ability to connect with whatever you need in order to ultimately not only move beyond faking it till you make it, but becoming a true star in that situation, and no longer feeling that you have to pretend to be something that you're not, because you truly become what it is that you're striving to become. So if you chose card number two, just know that you got it. You just have to fake it until you make it. And what I say, it's not even so much faking it till you make it. It is, you are taking those steps forward in fear, even though you don't know exactly how you're going to be able to solve the problem, or become the solution. But it is in taking those steps forward without knowing that you are given the answer in any situation. So that was your message for card number two. And if you chose card number three, this is the message for you. It is share a breath. And what I sense whenever I see this card, share a breath, is that it's time to get grounded, to spend some time in nature. Perhaps you have been in a situation, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, or in a busy time in your family, or in your work, or just in the environment around you, and it's time to get away from that, and just get outdoors, and what comes as, like, I feel like I just need to take a deep breath, and just take in the smell of the trees and the grass, and notice all the life that exists, no matter how small, around the pond, or in the birds in the skies, and the intricacies of the leaves on plants, because it's just time to kind of get away so that you can kind of see into the future, to create solutions for yourself. But as long as you stay kind of in the muck and the mire, it's really difficult for you to kind of see your way forward, and kind of getting yourself grounded, spending some time outdoors, even if you just have to, like, take a bath, and just really relax in that Calgon, kind of take it away sort of energy. It's really important that you do trust your own vibes on this, that you can feel the tension in your shoulders. You are more agitated than usual. That's your own body and energy telling you that it's time to take a break. So a shared breath, is a shared, spirit, and invites solutions and creativity and cooperation in any situation. And this is exactly, what you need right now. So take that deep breath in, and just really take in all of the potential for what being open to the answers that you seek, and then breathing out any negativity, any uh, just kind of feelings of insecurity or fear, or just tension. Just release with every breath the tension in your shoulders. Notice how every time that you take a deep breath, that you become more relaxed and more aware of every part of your being, and in doing so, and you kind of really take the opportunity to uh, restore your own vitality, by taking in the energy of the um, plants and animals, and spirit around you. So restore yourself, share a breath with the universe, and just know that sometimes it is necessary to you know s- treat yourself. Some self-care is required in order to fully operate at your highest potential. So I hope that was useful for those of you who selected card number 3. Peace and greatest blessings.